Hello and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Today we're going to be looking first at the Betfred Championship scorers and results that made up a full weekend's worth of fixtures over Saturday and Sunday. There's no Monday night game as they have decided, Premier Sports that is, to show you the Bradford at Newcastle game on Friday as part of the Magic Weekend festivities, so that some people can take in 2 games over those three days, hopefully being Newcastle. Anyway, I ramble on. Let's get straight into the scorers, the results, and also where everyone lies after. Saturday saw the Featherstone Rovers beating Newcastle 58 points to 22. Mark Corella, Smith, Broadbent, who got 4 tries, Joey Leilua, Jake Bussey, Junior Moores and Jones all got on the try scoring list, while Craig Hall kicked 4 goals and Mark Corella kicked 2. Corella is possibly out for the season with a long-term injury which has been unspecified yet by Featherstone, which he received during the game. Newcastle though had Johnson, Mullen, Eves and Boafo to thank for their tries, and Woods for three of their conversions. At half-time it was 32 points to 12 and the damage was done for Newcastle. We move on to Sunday and Workington were put to the sword 38 points to 0 in John Keir's first game as Widnes head coach. It was a Fozzard double and a Wild double that set Widnes on the way, and Baker and Dixon got a try apiece. It was 26-0 at half time and didn't get much better in the second half for Workington. Owens kicked 6 conversions and a penalty to complete the scoring. Batley Bulldogs and Whitehaven played out a 26 points each draw as Whitehaven were miles behind 22 points to 12 and led going into the final minute. Batley got the final try of the game through Morton in the final hooter and could have won it with the conversion, but Gilmore only got 1 for the game. Hooley, Meadows, Morton twice and Campbell all got the tries for Batley in the first half, with King scoring a double, Hudson, Bullman and LeCam all getting tries for Whitehaven in the epic comeback. Rouge also scored 3 conversions. Bradford were humbled by Lee Centurions 56 points to 6 at Odsal, as Lee Centurions led 22 points to 0 at half time and then scored 34 points after the half-time period had finished. Bradford had Gill and Patton to thank for their only points of the game, Patton doing the conversion and Gill scoring the try. But John Asata scored twice, with Amone scoring as well as Smith, Christian Inu scoring a hat-trick, O'Donnell 2 and Edwin Apape scoring a try, while Inu converted 8 of the tries. Halifax Panthers dominated the game against Dewsbury Rams in a 38 points to 12 victory and led the game at half time at 16 points to 6 also. It was Turner, Greensmith and 2 conversions for Sykes who got the 12 points, 6 points either half for Dewsbury, while Halifax Panthers had G, Walmsley, Arundel, Martin, Tibbs, Kavanagh and Dufresne all to thank for their tries throughout the game. Keys kicked 5 conversions as the Panthers marched on. London won the game against Sheffield Eagles 36 points to 28, but that is only part of the story. In an absolute epic game, Sheffield were leading 28 points to nil at Ebbsfleet as London were making it home for the next 2 weeks, while Wimbledon were having their pitch relayed. Jamie Jones-Bishop scored a hat-trick, while Wellham scored twice, and Quentin Lolo Tatongai, QLT, got a single try, while Holmes kicked 2 goals as Sheffield raced to a half-time lead of 28-0. Then it was London's comeback as they scored 36 unanswered points in the second half through Albert Grant, 2 from Alex Walker, Modadrecki scored 1, and McCarney scored the final try, while Leyland kicked 6 goals. Whatever was said at half-time in the Broncos dressing room by Mike Eccles must have been working massively. And finally, York were down by Barrow at home 24 points to 16 as the march towards the top 2 stuttered for the Knights, and Barrow put their embarrassing loss against Halifax when Halifax were down to 11 men for 25 minutes of the game while closing in on the scores. It was a half-time score of 12 points to 6 to the Raiders, and it was Brown and Ellis that got the points. Brown with a try for York City Knights, while Jared Samet scored one of the tries in this first half for Barrow. Paulie and Glover got the rest of the tries for York City Knights, while Harris got the other conversion. Barrow Raiders saw Jared Samet complete a double, and Shaw scored twice, while Shaw kicked 4 goals to give Barrow the much needed win. And with that, here is how the league table looks. Lee Centurions, with only 1 loss all season, lead the way with a point differential of 552 and 32 points on the table. Featherstone Rovers are also on 17 games, but won only 14, losing 2 and 29 points, with York City Knights dropping behind by 3 points after their defeat. Halifax Panthers got 2 points closer towards Halifax, with Batley Bulldogs draw, dropping them down a place as Halifax have the better points differential. Barrow Raiders moved in close to their local rivals, Batley and Halifax and that sort of area. I'm completely wrong there, ignore me. But they're on 21 points with the 17 points a game played, while Batley are 1 game back and could move above Halifax if they win the game in hand, which is against Sheffield Eagles, who are 4 points behind Bradford Bulls, who are on 18 points. Winners Vikings' first win on the John Keir sees them move level on points with Sheffield Eagles, while Newcastle Thunder have started to drop further down the league as the change in coaching is really affecting them now. Whitehaven got a credible point, so they get closer towards safety and Newcastle Thunder, but London are now on 7 points and are closing in with their 3rd win in the season. Dewsbury Rams and Workington prop up the table. While things aren't going so swimmingly on the pitch, Hull FC have unveiled plans along with the University of Hull for a new performance and community hub, which includes a new training ground. The hub will be based at the university, with students being offered placements in the likes of sports science and media. The project is set to cost around £1.5 million and has the support of Hull City Council. It will also be backed up with other funding partners. It is also set to be used by a number of Hull's teams, including the academy, women's and university teams. The facility will also be used by the club at the community level. Chief Executive James Clark told the club website that this is a landmark moment for the club and has been years in the planning, and that as they strive to better themselves on and off the field. We can finally boost international standard facilities and programs across our entire club, but also create a lasting legacy at the heart of the local community and grassroots rugby, which epitomises the hallmarks of Hull FC. An extended 8-year Centre of Excellence pathway from 14 to 23, including education and work experience, is an unrivalled opportunity for young rugby players in this city, as well as providing our first team with the highest standards of training facilities. These are the facilities that are currently in place at Hull, as well as a gym, an international indoor arena, cricket pitches, and a whole lot more, which are all set to be updated in this £1.5 million move. Head of Sports at Hull University, Steve Curtis, added the University of Hull is excited by this partnership and to play a role in developing rugby league in the region. Offering our students the best opportunity and experience whilst at the university and beyond is our top priority. This partnership will create some truly exceptional opportunities. We are proud of our history of raising educational aspirations through sport. Through this partnership, both Hull FC and the university will be able to continue on that pathway. If the two entities make a good success out of this, it could be the leading rugby league development hub for all aspects of rugby league management and also player proficiency. There is so many levels that could be exploited by the two entities coming together and the facilities that will be involved. Education is never a bad thing, and always improving will help improve the sport as a whole, as standards will be raised to another level. So let's go on to the Betfred League One fixtures, scores, and also the league table after we're done. The 10 teams that played were in action over Saturday and Sunday, with Oldham being the team that had the weekend off. Let's get into it. Cornwall welcomed Hunslet, but it was Hunslet's day on Saturday as they won 36 points to 24. It was a good start by Cornwall as Jones, Bishop and Ashton helped them lead into a 12-point lead, but Hallett twice and Halsall Halas has got Hunslet their points in the first half to give them a lead of 18 points to 12. Witten and Aronson completed the try scoring for Cornwall, while Jordan Roberts, Hallett and Render all got over to complete the scoring for Hunslet. 3 conversions by Purcell and 1 from Prisk were what added the extras to Cornwall's score, while 6 conversions by Walker made it a good day in Cornwall for Hunslet. North Wales Crusaders downed London Scholars 30 points to 16, and they had Swarbrick, Breers twice, Turner and Massam to thank for their tries, while Johnson kicked over 4 conversions and a penalty for the Crusaders' 30 points. They were leading 16 points to 12 at half time, and the Scholars only had 1 try to thank for their final score of 16. Their tries were from Bassett twice and Juma, while Lyon got 2 conversions. It was, though, a humbling day in Keighley for West Wales as the Raiders went up against the league leaders, who are unbeaten so far this season and continue to be so. They were down 86 points to 0, while Keighley were happy about the result. West Wales seemed to be regressing back to their early form, which saw a public apology from their chairman. Miller, Roebuck twice, Agoro 4 times, Chisholm Webster twice, Young, Junior Sow, Graham twice, and Levi twice saw the points go the way of Cougars. Miller converted 11 of the tries. Rochdale Hornets had a scare at Midlands Hurricanes as they finally came out with a victory, 42 points to 34, despite leading at half-time 28 points to 10. Midland Hurricanes had Sutcliffe, Walton, Calburn, Freeman, Collins and Lawton all to thank for their tries, while Stead kicked 5 goals. Warrancy continued his fine form since signing for Rochdale Hornets, as he got on the try scoring sheet again, but Sheridan outshone him once more as he scored 2 tries and kicked 4 goals. McNally kicked a goal and scored a try, while Baker and O'Keefe with a hat-trick completed the scoring for the Hornets. Swinton Lions were leading 12 points to 6 at half-time, but Doncaster came back with 20 unanswered points in the second half to give Doncaster the victory. Lepori and Cox were the try scorers for Swinton, while Abram got 2 conversions. Ollett, McConnell and Story were the try scorers. Ollett's got twice, while Boaz kicked 4 goals and a penalty to seal the victory in the favour of the Dons. And with that, this is how the league table looks. Keighley Cougars are 12 from there with 24 points as they march on towards the League One title. Swinton Lions, despite their loss, are in second due to their greater point scoring and less conceded than the next two, North Wales Crusaders and Rochdale Hornets, who are all 3 on 18 points. Doncaster are in 5th with 16 points, while Hunslet have 13 points. Oldham had the weekend off, so Midland Hurricanes could have gone above them with victory at Rochdale, but at home against Rochdale, but unfortunately weren't able to pull off the victory this time. London Scholars defeats keeps them below the Hurricanes, and they too could have went over or above the Oldham side with victory. Cornwall's 1 win was not furthered upon as they were defeated by Hunslet, and West Wales dropped to the bottom even further after another humbling defeat. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as we are trying to get the word out for Rugby League, as we're the only ones that seem to want to do that. Tell me what your thoughts are of the weekend's fixtures. Who was your team of the week? Who was the performance of the week? Mine's London Broncos, full stop. They were 28 points to 0 down, nilled Sheffield in the second half and won 36 points to 28. Plus, they were playing at a venue that they'd never played before. Hopefully they've garnered a few more friends in Kent with that performance, as they look to go on and do something against Featherstone Rovers next time out. But anyway, tell me in the comments, who's your team of the week? Who's your performance of the week? Some good games, really was. Do you think it's Keighley's to win this year in the League One? No one else going to put up any other threat? And is it Leeds to win in the Championship? Tell me, is there anyone that you think could do better? Comments are there for you to spread the word. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.